Hey there guys, and welcome. My name's Rick Utsu here with AirgunWeb, your home for old school airgun reviews, and where we tell you the facts, not fluff. I am excited to bring you another Gamo Breakbarrel. This is a GamoUSA.com exclusive. So if you want this gun, you got to go to www.GamoUSA.com, look it up, tell them that you saw the video on my website or my YouTube channel, and that's why you went over there to pick it up. I would love to take credit for this gun, and I think I will, even though it may not be true. I think I'm going to just proactively take credit that this gun exists. Now, I'll tell you why. About a year ago, I was sitting around the table with some principals at Gamo. We had just done the iguana hunt, which was super fun, and we were shooting the Gamo Magnums, the Swarm Magnums, with in 22 caliber, and I asked them, turn my hat back around, I don't need it backwards right now. I asked them, have you guys thought about doing a 25 cal? I mean, you make 25s before, you make 25 cal barrels. This is not a new thing. I have 25 cal Gamo brake barrels from yesteryear. Why aren't you doing it now? I mean, BSA makes them, et cetera, et cetera. And they looked at me kind of funny, like, why would we want to do that? I was like, are you kidding me? You've got like this power plant, which is, you're shorting it. I mean, it could do more in 25 than you're getting out of it in 22. And enthusiasts love that. They love more. So you're kind of like disregarding the entire enthusiast market when you don't give them a 25. And your gun can push 25 cal pellets because you've done it in the past. And I bet you these can even do better. Well, months pass later, and I get this email, hey, guess what? We got a 25 cal. So I am going to take credit that this gun exists because I put a bug in somebody's ear. Probably has nothing to do with it, but I feel better just thinking that. Today we're going to go through getting this set up. Now, I have a couple things that I haven't shown you guys on camera like I need to. You know, guys, I don't want to go through the whole story again. You know, I got sick, surgery, all that kind of stuff. I'm better now. I'm able to do this. And I need to get back to telling you guys about some really cool products, ancillary products that just allow you to get along at the range better. First thing we're going to do is mount our scope, and I have these fix-it sticks. These things are stinking awesome. You can go to the website. I'll have links in the video description. The cool thing about this, you buy a kit. You can also actually just buy the individual doodallies if you want, the bits if you want, to build the kit that you need for your gun. So even if they may not have the perfect kit, you can go get just the parts you need. And this kit here that they sent me covers just about everything. There's standard and metric, and I would probably personally just leave the standard out because everything I do is metric. I'd like to have more metric options. But besides that, we have Torx, we have Phillips and flathead. We've got everything we need really to do 90% of what I need to do on a gun out in the field, and it fits in your pocket or in your bag or whatever, and something like that. So this is really, really cool, and I use it all the time. I really just haven't shown it to you guys like I should. So today I'm going to use it. We're going to mount this scope. So when you go to mount the scope, this is the bundle optic that comes with it. This is Gamo's typical 3 to 9 by 40. It's probably duplex, yes, and it's not an adjustable objective. Gamo. Anyway, while I would love to have it mil dot and adjustable objective, this scope is actually pretty good, okay? So don't just dismiss it right out of the gate. It's a pretty good scope. There's a stop pin right here that needs to go in this hole. That prevents the scope from slipping back. So we're going to get this lined up like that. And then we're going to go ahead and just snug this up. I need to get the next larger size. Oh, it's a strong magnet. Okay, that is a T10, a T15. All right, here we go. So we'll go ahead and get this done. Now, once you get this set, you're not done. You need to check all your screws on this assembly, and we probably should check our stock screws too. Whenever you're shooting a brake barrel, you need to make sure you do that. When you're tightening these down, do a little bit, you know, on each screw. Don't just do all of them like all at once. It helps prevent bending the metal all up. So this has a nice ratchet function, so that's really cool. Okay. Okay. All right, that's good. I've got some screws here on the side of this rail. We're just going to check those. Yep, that's the right size there. Oh, those are on. Oh yeah, those are tight. Yep, those are good. I'm going to check my stock screws. Those are a little bit loose. A lot loose. Okay, so this is important. So you see how much I had to screw that in? If you didn't check that and just started shooting, your shots could be just all over the map. And then you wonder, why isn't my gun shooting well and all this other stuff? Well, check your stock screws, please. Well, it needs a bigger one, does it? Yep. Okay. Okay. All right, that is a plastic stock, so I don't want to like wrench down too hard because I don't want to like, I don't know, bust the plastic, but I don't think I would. But anyway, it's tight enough now. Let's see. I was going to check the scope. So the scope's on. Let's see how we're doing when we look down. Are we straight? Okay, it's got to come back for sure. Okay, it's straight. Yeah, it's pretty straight. Just got to come back. Okay, so there's no way to move this back other than loosen the top and slide it back. So we're going to do that now. Okay. All right, switch this over. The other thing we're going to do, oh yeah, these are loose as heck. So we would need to do this anyway. Working at the Squirrel Master Classic has been a lot of fun over the years, and oftentimes I'll get there early and help Gamo set the guns up. And so many times the scopes, people forget to tighten the top rails. They wonder why their guns shooting all over the place, and that's why. Okay, so that is pretty much, okay, a little crooked, no? That's pretty good. I can live with that. Okay, if you want to get like super precise, you can get all the other stuff out to make it square, but this is close enough. Close enough. You know, you mount a few hundred scopes in your life and you actually get pretty good at getting them square. I've learned not to trust when I pull it to my shoulder and it be square, because oftentimes it's not. I have to take it out of my shoulder and I check. What I do is I check the reticle. If it splits the receiver down in the center, and I try and get the gun straight, and then I just kind of step back and check the reticle, and if it splits the receiver in the center, pretty square. If it's like crooked, I know even though when I'm in my shoulder, if it looks right, oftentimes I will have canted the gun just inadvertently, and it looks square, and then you put it down and you're crooked. So put it down, square it up, and then try and see if that reticle is split in the receiver. And oftentimes that'll get you pretty close without having to get a bubble level and all that other stuff out. Okay, so we're going to tighten this up here. Now, I have not shot this gun at all, so we're going to go through the process today of just getting it on paper and seeing what we can do. I don't know where she's shooting. I've also got, sorry Gamo, but I don't have a lot of confidence in your ammo. I love the red fires, but I have not been a fan of your other ammo. And they sent me some 25 cal competition ammo, so I am hopeful that my prejudice is completely wrong and that this is great ammo, but we're going to find out. But I have some other 25 cal stuff we can shoot. If this doesn't get it done, we'll try some other stuff. Okay, that is pretty good. Now, if I wanted to get super accurate, I actually have torque wrenches that actually break at a certain Newton pound, or like ounce almost, Newton ounces or whatever. So you could use that if you wanted to. It's part of this kit. So, all right, so that's, you guys get a good idea of why I like this. You have all these bits and pieces that stay in a tiny little package. Throw that in your pocket, throw that in your range box or bag, and you're always going to be able to work on your gun, which is super awesome. The next thing I want to show you, and boy, do I owe an apology to the Patchworm folks. They sent me this kit, and I've had it sitting in the shop now for months, and this is the first time I'm really going to use it. I've been so busy with other things, and again, getting sort of back in the swing of things, that I apologize for not getting to this sooner. The Patchworm kit is essentially, you have this string, you have sizes of spacers, I guess, and then you have wadding, and you're going to set this up. We'll do a video specifically on this, kind of running through it quickly. And it looks like, is that 25? Okay, I haven't looked at the pictures. Let's see. 25 is, oh, hold on. Purple is, that's too big. 25 is black. Okay, so they have ranges. You go all the way up to 12 gauge. Isn't that awesome? All right, so 243 to 284 is the black one. That's this guy here. And what we're going to do is we're going to crack the barrel here. I'm going to cock it. Hold on. Oh, there's a spring in there. I forgot. Okay, not a gas ram, which is my preference. No problem. Okay, we've got that cocked big old hole. I love it. We're going to take, we're going to put this down. So this goes here. I'm going to take one of these little wads. Okay, and we're going to put that on here. Okay, now what happens, sort of want to get it centered, is when you pull this through, it forms around that end, and now you have just a nice little pull through. Okay. So when you're out in the field and you need to clean your barrel, you can do it, and it's pretty dirty. So let's hit it with a little ballistol. I may double up the patch on it because it's felt a little bit thin. It's nice this actually doesn't have the moderator on the end. Okay, it's not that bad. We're going to put another patch on because I think it needs a little more resistance here. Okay. So this is something that you can throw in your pocket. You can, just comes in these nice little packs, these nice little plastic packs, which is awesome. So they're not all these loose pieces flopping around. And you can take, oh, there you go. Yeah, it's going to pull hard down. There it is. That's better. Look at that. That is good and dirty. Let's do it again. Now, you guys are asking, Rick, why are you cleaning the barrel? You never clean the barrel. I know. But I want to show you guys how this worked. Because I owe them. I owe the guys at Patchworm, excuse me. I should have been on this far sooner. So I'll have links to this stuff in the video description. So please, guys, go buy this stuff. It's not that expensive. It's really cool. First time I saw this, my buddy Brian had it. We used it on the DAR rifle. Made all the difference in the world. We pulled this through a couple times, and man, the gun shot great. So this is a great little tool. Okay. And after this, we'll reset the cameras. We're going to shoot some targets, get this thing on target, do a little testing, and have some fun with our new air gun. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We are shooting 25 yards. I'm shooting these Gamo pellets. I've never shot them before. They're Pro Magnum penetration competition pellets. They look like a typical dome pellet, almost look a little bit like Crosman Premiers, really. The old domed Premiers. This is a traditional metal spring. One of the first things I would do, or will do with this once we get through like this opening video, is I would definitely go ahead and put some tune in the tube in this to calm the spring down a bit. Now, I don't know if we're going to get numbers over our crony because we are just in the shade so much. I'm going to take a shot, just dead center, see where we're hitting, and then adjust from there. High left. Yeah, we're not getting any registration on the crony. Let me see if I can just shoot over it. I don't want to shoot it, just want to shoot over it. No, it gave me an error. Yeah, no, I'm not going to get any readings on that. So we're going to have to just skip the crony numbers today. I'll probably get some and just have Cheryl add them to the video for us. But we'll just skip it for this video right now. Okay, I want to see if I hit the same spot before I start adjusting the scope. Okay, yeah, the same ballpark. Let's see. I think the tune in the tube will certainly tame it. We are at 4,600 feet, so we're going to get different values here as far as velocity and energy as you would as if you were at sea level. Okay. I might have to eat my words on these pellets. They're not doing too bad. Okay, so we need to come down. That may be too much. Let's see. Still aim for the center. Ooh, we're in the black. That is good. I will take in the black as a good thing. Yeah. Boy, the first few shots out of the box are a little bit crunchy, and then it starts to smooth out really nice. Ooh, that went way high right. Okay, still a little bit high. I could tell you that there's some inconsistencies in the pellets. Some go in easy, some go in hard. Whenever you have that, it means the head size is different, and that is not going to do well with this break barrel or any gun really. They're just not going to do. They're not going to shoot consistently. Yeah, okay, so let's give these a pass. And let me switch over to the Hades. These are far more uniform, much heavier. I'm going to aim for the bottom bowl and see if we hit on the target or below it. So, all right, so I'm going to aim for the bottom bowl. Know where I hit. I'm in the black. Cool. Let's try again. low. Okay. On the black again. I wonder what like 25 cal polymatics would do. That'd probably be a good video for another day. A little bit low. A little bit left. Okay, so I'm going to need to take some time to get used to this a little bit, but it's showing some promise here. Yeah, it's in the black again. Definitely going to have to work on my hold. And I think the tune of the tube is really going to calm that spring down. Once you can deal with reducing some of that harmonics, some of those harmonics, and just deaden the spring a bit, I think that's going to make it shoot a little bit better and a little bit easier to control. Oh yeah, we're in the black now. And of course, these are the first shots I've taken with this gun. I took it out of the box and we mounted the scope and started shooting it. Cleaned the barrel, started shooting it. This is it, guys. This is right out of the box. I haven't done anything with this other than what you guys have been along the journey with me. So this is very much still the learning phase. So when you guys get your first break barrel and you're trying to figure out why you can't like shoot, you know, sniper 1-inch groups at 200 yards, well, that's not going to happen with a break barrel anyway. But you guys get my point. There's a process, guys. Don't get discouraged that your first, several hundred shots aren't like nickel groups or something. It takes time to learn the gun. Every break barrel is a little bit different, especially springers. Gas rams are a little bit better because they're a little bit more consistent. But, this takes time for all the parts to break in, things to get settled down, and then you'll find that you start shooting pretty consistent groups. That went left again. If I was shooting at jackrabbits right now, everything I've shot with the Hades would be pretty much toast. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit. I'm gonna go to the target to the right. Bottom right bull. I'm gonna zoom in all the way too. Okay. That is not terrible. I mean, it's not like, we're not shooting sub-MOA, are we? But that's okay. It's definitely minute a squirrel head for sure. A little bit low left. Well, that's very consistent right there. What if I can get that to come into the black with some scope adjustments? Let's see here. I'm going to wrap it up here pretty quick because we're losing our light. And I think we get the point here. A little low. Okay, last one. Last one. Yeah, back up in that little group there, so we need to come up to the right. All right, All right, so I said that last one was the last one, but I guess I lied. Let's see. Oh, dove. Not a collared dove, though. It's safe. It's a safe one. All right. Yep, it's wanting to push it to the left. Let me get some more finger bite on the trigger. Let's see what happens. You know, it's something as simple. We're going to stop now. It's something as simple as that. Break barrels take time to learn what they want to shoot well. I kept pushing left and left and left, and I realized that I wasn't getting my finger on the trigger. I was sort of like right here, which I have a tendency to push my shots to the left when I do that. When I get more of my finger on the trigger, I tend to pull it to the right a little bit. So I got more trigger on the, or more finger on the trigger, excuse me, and my next shot went into the black. It's stuff like that that you just learn sitting down at the bench and shooting your air gun. I am very interested to see how this thing's going to do with other 25 cal ammo. I've got a bunch of different 25s I want to try. H&N, JSB, the Predator Polymags, all that kind of stuff. I want to try and see if we find something that really shoots good. I don't know that Gamo has a 25 cal red fire. Boy, wouldn't that be nice? But I'm curious to see what's going to give us our best results. And I will make sure that we get some quantity numbers that will have shown up underneath there, so we know what kind of performance we're getting, because we really don't know yet until, well, I get you some numbers. So hopefully I'll have all of that stuff down there when I was shooting. You guys already know it now, and I'm going to go find it out. But I'm very curious to see how this gun's going to work out over the long term. I wish that the stock was different. If there's something, you know, maybe you guys are saying, Rick, why aren't you shooting open sights? I would love to. I would absolutely love to shoot open sights with this. Except this stock, this is too high. I can't use the open sights. It just, you know, I will give credit where credit's due, and I want to take a ruler and knock knuckles when dumb things are done. And this is a dumb thing. On this gun, this needs to not be here. It needs to be lower so that you can use the open sights, or maybe adjustable, where you can use the open sights, or if you're going to run a scope, have an adjustable comb. That's what this gun needs, personally, in my opinion. At least they give you the scope, so, you know, you got something to start with and can go forward with it. But if you're going to put these nice open sights, which I would prefer to be using, frankly, this stock isn't going to work. It's an absolute shame. So that's a total bummer. But besides that, let's see how this thing does with some other pellets. And over time, let's get it to calm down. Let's get some tuna to tube in it, and let's see what we can get out of her. So far, I think she's got some real potential. Guys, that's going to be it for now. I got some people I need to thank. Definitely want to thank Gamo for sponsoring AirgunWeb, these videos, for sending the gun out, for us to have some fun with it and kind of old school air gunning again. I love it. Absolutely love it. It really challenges me, and I actually like that. I also want to say thank you to the Fix-It Stick folks and also Patchworm. They have some great tools. I'll have links to everything in the video description if you guys are interested. Check them out. All right, guys, my name is Rick User here with AirgunWeb, your home for old school airgun reviews and old school air guns, and where we tell you the facts, not fluff. Thanks for watching.